guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we are back, guys, with Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, episode 3.
Yes, last episode, Rin chose to help Shirou understand better what this war entailed. She took him to Kirei. Long time no see, did not miss you.
Let's just say that he withheld a lot of information about what happened 10 years ago.
Yes, but then again, I don't know if he truly knows everything that happened 10 years ago.
Probably not.
He knows what he knows, but yeah, he didn't say anything about Kiritsugu or him being a part of it and what happened.
It's just said that there was a guy who did not succeed and he was too weak.
Yeah. So yeah, he told him everything about what it entails to be a master, how it's okay if he wants to be away from the war and not participate, but if he does that, he's also leaving up to chance the wish to go to someone with bad intentions. So Shirou, he knows that he's going to be a part of it whether or not he wants to, because all the servants slash masters need to be defeated for the grail to happen. Yeah. And if the wish goes to someone bad, it could lead to destruction. He doesn't want what happened 10 years ago to happen again, so he chose to participate. Rin is now his enemy, but it's complicated because he says he likes her, she's a nice person, and she wants to repay him saving her with the command spell. So they're not inclined to fight each other, but it's gonna have to happen at one point, especially if you're the only two left. But now they have bigger people to fight, I guess. Illya showed up with her servant, Berserker, who I know is Hercules, so there you go. And I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. This is where we are. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens next. Last episode was information. Now we're in the ship.
Now it's time to fight.
Let's jump in this one and see. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions. Let's go. Hey sis. He has no idea who she is. Oni-chan? Such a small girl for such a big servant.
Do you recognize the name Saber?
Yeah.
You used to like her mom.
Yeah, friend from back in the day.
You know what happened back then also?
Well, yeah, she was aware, like she was there to see it, so.
Such a nice woman.
Yeah. It's a tragedy. Yeah. Another big difference is that in Zero, they were all like fighters in their own right, from different families. In Stay Night so far, everyone is somehow connected. Friends, family,
crushes,
yeah,
half siblings,
yeah.
Of course, it's Hercules.
He looks freaking crazy. Yeah, but Berserker also has the ability to lose his fucking mind. If you can.
She looks like a Russian mafia boss.
Yeah. She's acting too sweet for this. You can't fight this one. Oh shit. Ah shit! It's kind of similar to Zero. We fought Lancer first and then Berserker showed up.
Like people said, history tends to repeat itself.
We need to shake you out of this evilness. Still badass. Instinct, maybe? He's a demigod too, so... Nope. Oh. Because he lost his mind.
Hercules was a badass fighter in his prime, you know?
Yeah. You're on the way. Okay. That's cool. You don't need to be that far away, but that's cool.
Such a bore.
I mean, this time it's less personal. Lancelot had a personal connection to Saber, so... Oh. It's the fact that she has so much potential, but she can't fucking replenish her mana with Shirou. That means will we see the badassness? It's gonna be so much harder. Okay. Cool visuals. This is way above your head, man. And he's too strong. She has a plan. Take him where you need him. How about you try to fight Illya? Wouldn't that be easier?
Do you seriously think he's gonna let you fight alone?
Mm-hmm.
No.
With someone who just called him Big Brother too. Despite, I think she's older than him. A little bit. Well, I mean, we don't expect you to do shit facing this, and you're not used to that. It's all about partnering up with Saber. Understand what she can do and help her.
Saber.
Don't go back on my words.
It really is not his style to stay back and let someone else fight for him. But he's like, what are you gonna do?
多くの欲があなたを惑わす。偽りは人の常。
口元が歪んでいるぞ、聖職者。人に見せられたものではないな。
Long time no see.
良い出会いでもあったのか？
古い地に再会した気分だ。
We were not friends.
わずか10年で聖杯戦争は始まった。こたびこそ奇跡の成就。
この地が地獄になろうともか。
He would like it even more.
知るところではないよ。踏みにじるのはマスターの役割なのだから。
What have you been up to, you devilish man?
まずは待とうではないか。初戦の結果がどのようなものになるのか。
He says it's the master's role to do this, but yeah, no, fuck that. He's gonna take part in his own way. He likes to do this shit. Not faced. Come on, girl. Isn't that what you did too?
海鮮ののろしを上げたのはそっちでしょ、一歩遠い。先にあれを潰さないとダメか。かけらほどの興味
You are irrelevant.
ここで死ぬ人間に何を語れというのかし
I hate seeing her like this. And it's probably like Rin probably hates being told like, "Hey, you're insignificant. I don't give a shit. You're gonna die."
ら。オートで追尾する自立型ミニ魔術師みたいなものじゃない。これだけ高性能の使い魔ならどこかで限界が生じるはず。
Well, there's a little thread. If you cut the thread,
挟み撃ちにされたら終わる。
power-wise, she's really badass. Both of them.
使い魔の形状が変化した。
Yeah, do not underestimate her, please.
楽しめると思ったのに串刺しがお似合いよ。
Yes. Thank you, Archer. What the fuck were you waiting for? You're too far away. I guess it's a way to not be attacked while he can still provide firepower.
イリアスフィールは
さすがにそこは視界が悪い。マスターである君は知覚できるが。
Then come closer.
っていうか化け物よあれ。髪の毛一本で使い魔を作るとか常識超えてるわ。
Oh, so that's the hair.
マスターを倒す方針は正しいが、そう簡単にはいかないようだ。
セイバーに期待するしかないわね。そのまま戦場を俯瞰していて。セイバーと合流する。
He's switching places.
引き際を誤るなよ、リム。
はいはい。
父さんが
遠坂じゃないわ
He wants to be involved.
いるだけ邪魔ってわからない？やられちゃったら無駄死にってもんじゃない。
Yeah, but
俺が無駄死にしようと遠坂には関
she
係ないだろ。
cares.
俺が離れるわけにはいかない。
You would be in the way, but you have a good heart.
何の援護もできないあなたがいても、
そんなことあるもんか。
あのね。
それにな遠坂、自分にできないことを人にやらせる気かお前。
Oh, I like his mentality. She's getting him, but he's not fucking phased.
バーサーカーの剣を受けたのはわざとだったのね。
バーサーカーをここに誘い込むためか。
あれと戦うのは自殺行為よ。セイバーはこの場所を選んだ。バーサーカーを遠ざけることも兼ねてね。
And you
And it just
showed
run
up.
back.
互いを仕留める剣撃も前例の一撃で答えよう。行くぞ、ここが貴様の七だ。
I don't think so, but so badass. Think that you can't get healed by him. He caught it. Excalibur! She truly wanted this to be the end because she showed her sword. Is he dead?
I think he's dead.
Like that? But you saw the sword. Oh, he's cut in two!
Didn't you see the light in his eyes just went dark?
見事だ。だがそれでは足りん。
Finish it? Oh. This is not an arrow. It's not over.
あれはもう時間の巻き戻しに近い。死した瞬間に発動する方が。
Fuck, okay.
あいつ
He's connected to Archerman. And he's also Okay, you're badass.
白
How did you
Get
feel?
the fuck out of here, please!
He felt Archer. Oh my god.
I think he felt when the archer changed the
attack.
the properties.
Oh my
That's
god. Would you just start with this?
Come on.
Because he knows the noble phantasm. Yeah, enjoy this.
You needed to have a trump card.
ランク A 相当の宝具を受けて。
It's still alive.
これは
アーチャーの矢だ。それ以外はわからない。
It was a sword.
It was a screw.
But like for a guy with no power per se, he still felt it.
戻りなさいバーサーカー。逃げる気？ええ。気が変わったの。あなたのアーチャーには興味が湧いた
Yeah,
わ。
that was okay.
もうしばらく生かしておいてあげる。また遊ぼうね。お兄ちゃん。
I need her to get some help.
She's a little badass.
どうしました？
The adrenaline has got to his head and now. Oh!
白白
When?
しっかり白
When? The blast? We'll see. Next episode. Okay. It breaks my heart to see Illya like this. For Kiritsugu's memory, we need to talk to her. We need to understand her. She keeps calling him Big Brother. He doesn't understand what's going on. He needs to learn about it and talk to her without her trying to kill us.
I said that she seems darker compared to Zero. I
Oh,
wouldn't say
yeah.
not darker, maybe more detached.
Twisted.
A bit, yeah.
She still acts innocent and childish in a way. Like, she's the same age as these people. But, if not a little older, because I think I read somewhere that she calls him Big Brother, but she's a bit older. But that's because she's kind of stuck, like, she still looks like a child, so... Still, she's their age, but it's physically and mentally, it's kind of like she's stuck as a kid. And it shows in the way she acts, like she has a weird morality. Like, I don't know what they put her through, how they raised her. She probably feels like, we talked about how maybe when it comes to Kiritsugu, she felt angry that her father left her and he ended up raising someone else.
Yeah.
But that's probably because they never told her that they did not allow Kiritsugu to go get her. Like, they banished him from the family. Like, he could not come back. You probably don't know that. So yes, you would be pissed. So she had an interest in Shirou, but I think it could be like, oh, she's trying early on in the war to show that she was the better child. She was the better, yeah. Get rid of the pretender, the one that took her place, and kind of show her father's spirit. Like, you should have picked me.
It should have been me.
This is the feeling I'm getting. But now she's gonna be more interested in Archer because, from what I gathered, it's the fact that he can switch his arrows like this, and he did such a huge blow.
You did say or saw that Shirou
felt the change,
yeah.
Which is something. We don't know. I mean, we don't know who Archer is. We don't know who Shirou is either. Like, who he comes from. I expect him to be too weak to feel anything, but the fact that he feels Archer makes me wonder if there's a connection between them, but we'll have to wait and see. And not just him feeling Archer. Archer also said he was too far away to feel anyone surrounding Rin, yet when she got close to Shirou, he kind of he shifted a little bit. He was like, and then she met Shirou in the woods. So I was like, so you felt Shirou. There's obviously something there. I'm excited to see what it is. But yeah, it looks like we already knew he could use blades. He has many aces up his sleeve. But to use a blade, like a sword, as an arrow...
First of all, that blade sword looks like a really big-ass screw. Like, he can use with a screwdriver.
And it did a lot of damage.
He changed the properties, he changed the shape, and that weapon just creates such a blast against Berserker.
Did not do anything against Berserker.
Nope.
So yeah, it looks like his noble phantasm is, like they said, resurrection sort of. So if he dies, he comes back. So you'd need to either get rid of Illya, or maybe there's a way to defeat him. Like, once you kill him, you need to disperse his fucking ashes and obliterate him beyond recognition. I don't know.
Or maybe you just come back from that.
The specific, I mean, if he comes back from everything, then you get rid of Illya. And I don't want that to happen. Right now, she's a twisted, psycho, but...
She's a twisted piece of work.
And she's powerful, too.
That's for sure.
She's powerful, too. She uses her hair to fight back. And they didn't kick ass. This is another huge difference. Like, we spent so much time with people who did not use magic much. Like, for example, Kiritsugu, he used magic when he had to, but it was mainly bullets and assassin techniques and stuff like that. His way of fighting was much more normal than what we saw here. We saw Rin's father fight with his powers. It was badass, and she definitely learned her craft, and she's good at it. But yeah, Illya is strong too. She's not doing much. She's basically just sending her hair to do the job, but it works. And kind of like Archer, she can switch the purpose of her familiars and what they do and stuff. So, yeah, it looks like we can't really surprise her, and it looks like we cannot underestimate her, so we'll need to prepare. But if she's the only way to get rid of Berserker, either we get her on our side, somehow we need to talk to her, or we get rid of her.
Even if we get her on our side, the fact is, if we want to reach the Grail, we need to get rid of the Master or the Servant.
How about we don't reach the Grail? How about we just get rid of those that would have a bad wish or something, and then everyone else would just agree to get away from this, and the Grail doesn't materialize.
But then it would just never ends then.
Fuck. Yeah. Well. We need to get the Grail and wish for the end of the war.
When you got servants like, not Gilgamesh, but like Alexander the Great, who loves being in our world and discovering stuff and wants to conquer the world and the sea, that's fine, that's nice. But when you get people like, I don't know, Hercules, like this.
Yeah, but Hercules, okay. Again, like I said last episode, there's stuff from Zero, rules about the fighters and stuff. I'll need to refresh my memory on that, but because like Berserker, immense power, but at the cost of his sanity. Wasn't that the deal? Like, he can basically go fight all the servants, like he said, like he has the strength. And I mean, it's Hercules, he would have the strength to fight the servants, but
I don't think that's related to being a Berserker though.
But I remember Berserker from Zero being fucking strong, but there's the caveat of him potentially losing his mind and going berserk, and then you can't control him anymore. So that's the thing. Like, you get a servant who's really strong, but at the risk of losing control of him if it gets too heated. And if that happens, you're also at risk. Like, there's so much that can happen. So it's kind of like he didn't lose. Is like Archer explained, his training is so ingrained into him that despite his madness, he still remembers everything. So he's not a mad hero. He embodies madness. So he's Berserker, but he's still in so much control over his abilities. Like, he's agile as fuck, which is always surprising when you see a guy with his bulk being like fast like that.
I mean,
and
I wouldn't expect less from a demigod.
there's that too. Yes, you are all heroes. Yes, you all have magic in some sort of way, but this guy is a fucking demigod. Which I'm a bit sad that I got spoiled on this, because I'm pretty sure the reveal would have been intense, but...
Do you think that you would have, just from seeing
No.
him like this, you knew that he's gonna be Hercules?
I would have needed to see him use his muscles more. I saw him use a sword, I saw him be agile and stuff. When I think about Hercules, I think of this. So I would have needed to see him use his hands more, less a sword. Because I know he uses a sword. Like, even in a Disney movie, he uses a sword. But I associate him with his muscles, so I would have needed to see more of that to truly see. I guess one thing I can see that I'm like, oh, I would connect that to Hercules is the fact that he kind of reminds me of a lion.
Okay.
His hair, his head and stuff, and that would remind me of the painting of him with the lion's head.
What about
as
his
a
costume?
coiffure.
Because those look like Rome or
Greek,
antique
yeah,
Greece.
that may be, but then again, there are so many heroes from all over the place. I don't know if I would have recognized them just
Okay.
from that. But then who knows? Sometimes I make guesses that are fucking accurate, and I'm surprised
Oh, okay.
where it came from. But with this one, I knew. So he's really strong though, and I love that Saber can keep up, but she had to show Excalibur to get to him, and it still didn't work. And the fact is
But I
also
mean,
she's
she
spending
did-
mana,
She did kill him, but he
but he can come
resurrected.
back. And the thing is, I don't know who noticed the sword. With his eyes, I don't know if Archer noticed, and Rin was right there. If they notice who she is, if Illya notices who she is, if anyone notices, they kind of lose their
Trump card.
trump card. Even if I keep wondering how much Shirou's weakness, lack of power, is truly going to affect Saber, because she is still badass, but he can't heal her. He can't replenish her mana. At least he doesn't know how. So we need her to be stronger and stronger, because it's going to be harder and harder. And if she gets weaker and weaker,
That's gonna be a problem.
yeah. And she did not use our Noble Phantasm, but like, how is that? Like, I do wonder what the consequences of Shirou being new to this is going to be for Saber. I was a bit afraid that she could not keep up maybe with Hercules because of that. Like, she was getting hurt and stuff, and I was saying, be careful, because he can't heal you. It's just, I mean, it's kind of like you're human now, like you're mortal, so be careful. But yeah, we'll see. She's still fucking cool to watch. Like, those fights are amazing. And I mean, when I see Excalibur, I just remember the Noble Phantasm from last show, and I have chills. So this is still pretty cool. But I am afraid of the future for them if they don't start being prepared more. As for Shirou, I understand his need to be there. I respect it. I wish I had half as much courage as he does. It is true though that he puts himself in danger and he is in the way.
But it's in the fact that when you don't know what you're doing or if you can't help at all, the fact that you're just being there, it is you're gonna get killed for nothing, and you're just putting obstacle and trouble for the one that are trying to help you to begin with.
It's kind of like, I kept remembering in Jujutsu Kaisen, you got Gojo and his ability, and when he has allies around him, that's actually a weakness, because he can't use his power to its fullest.
Yeah.
It's a bit similar, like, if he cannot protect himself, if he doesn't know where to be, what to do. Unfortunately, if he stays around, they won't be able to go all out, because they'll constantly have to look after him and be sure he's not in the way.
And it's gonna be an easy target also.
But like there's gotta be, he needs to learn, like there's gotta be a way for him to help in some sort of way, just not as a badass mage. There are other ways, like he's not the first master to show up that is not perfect when it comes to magic. It's just that those that we remember did not take part in the fights, but they were still, menace.
Thinking about
Still
the
a menace.
student.
The student was always on the chariot with Ryder, which was always cool, and it didn't give me the feel that he was in the way, but he also knew what he was in for. Like he knew what he was doing, and he helped with the strategies as much as possible, considering
Shirou knows nothing. He's
yeah.
all blank up there.
Weirdly enough, I'm actually thinking of the crazy guy from Zero who knew absolutely nothing about this. Just that I got an opportunity to kill more people, and he was okay with going out and bringing innocence to Bluebeard. So there's that. But yeah, Shirou knows nothing. He doesn't have the drive to kill. He just has the drive to help. He did help Saber in the end. He understood what was about to happen, and he took her away from the blast, which, there you go, that's one thing you can do. But now he's fucking coughing up blood. Why? I don't know. We'll see. Next episode.
Alright.
So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to add the next one, she'll be on YouTube pretty soon. So
Yes.
get straight then, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.